I said that the next video would be on me opening all the packs from the different things I bought, but I am going to instead do this. I bought this from Amazon. This is the first time I've bought anything from Amazon. And the reason I haven't bought anything from Amazon is because I have a lot of negative feedback and negative reviews I've read that say that it's very easy to return things to Amazon and people open them, then reseal them, and then send the packs back. So this was a bit of a gamble, but I did see that it was sold by and fulfilled by Amazon, just like we talked about with the Walmart thing. So I'm hoping that will mean that it is a legitimate product that has never been opened before, and we are going to actually get good cards from this, because everybody keeps telling me that this is like the highest pull rate and stuff like that, the highest hit rate or whatever people call it. Like, I don't really understand why that would be the case. We'll see if that's true. The last video we made was on the 3-pack Bulbasaur, like the starter thing that we got from Best Buy, and that was definitely our best value per pack in terms of what we actually got in terms of like hits or whatever. So if this even comes close to living up to it, maybe we'll keep looking at it. But this is a little bit worse value wise. This was actually $25 on Amazon. It's now sold out, I guess. If you go on there now, there's only ones from like other sellers and they're like $30 some. So yeah, I guess it is sold out. Took like 2 days to get here. Not really any damage on it. Like, I don't see any actual damage. There's like some scratches on the box, but a lot of negative reviews are also saying that the stuff from Amazon just comes in like super shoddy packaging. Yeah, kind of like the edge there is pretty beat up, but I don't really care. Like I said, I'm not looking to save these. I'm looking to open them. So yeah, just like all the other products, it's kind of this just like double sheet of plastic. There's like this giant card in there. I don't know, is this even in any way collectible? It's so big. I have actually no idea what I'm gonna even do with it. Do they make like a card sleeve, like a penny sleeve? It's probably a dime sleeve. Do they make a dime sleeve for that giant card? It is just like ridiculous to even hold. Like, it doesn't even feel like, I don't think it's the same material that they make cards out of either. And that looks so ridiculous. Like, it looks like it's stretched. Like, it's very clearly not the same resolution that it should be. It feels like it could be like a sticker. Like, if we can peel this off, I think I'd put it on my car window or something like that. But I really like how they do this with these just like removable plastic. Like, they fit in there perfectly. This is actually really cool. I like how that's stored like that. So we get like 2 promotional things. This is like actually not even a promotional thing. This is actual the same card. It's just hollow, which is not normally hollow because it's a common, which is cool. Like, I don't know, like these things I think have a shot of being collectible, but like something like Electabuzz probably doesn't get a lot of interest from people. You get to a point where like it's like $10 per actual booster pack, and then people aren't going to buy them just to get the cards anymore. They would just buy the singles to get them. I just don't know that anybody would actually like care about an Electabuzz. The Zapdos is quite nice though. I like this one a lot. When I saw this, I knew I wanted to try to get this card. I don't know, I feel like Zapdos has not been like super collectible over the years though. I was shocked to see it because like I have all like Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos from the original base sets, and they are, even as like foils and maybe even like first editions, they're not really that valuable. They're not something that a lot of people seem to be carrying. They're not something that people seem to care about collecting, and like the prices on them are not very high. But anyway, we didn't buy it for those, we bought it for these, so we're gonna see what they look like. 4 packs, and like I said, I'm very worried about tampering with these, but I don't know, I'm overly paranoid about it now. I think I've just read so many negative reviews. When I see something like this, it makes me worried. Like, this looks like it's either just a manufacturer's flaw or something to do with it being resealed. It's like some very weird crimping in the actual package. The last time that happened, that was actually our best pack, so let's go ahead and open that first and we will see what's in here. The energy card is another hollow energy. All right, just like the last time I thought we got a fake pack, we got a hollow right out of the energy slot. First card is Voltorb. We talked a lot about this one, just super overly aggressive art. I have no idea why they try to make Voltorb look so aggressive. Krabby, that's a good one. I don't think I actually have a Krabby in a non-reverse hollow, so I'm trying to collect one of every piece of art, so I'm pretty satisfied to get that. I also really like that art. That is from Yukika Baba, and it is really nice. I really like the way the background is depicted as well. Looks kind of like an old school Magic the Gathering card, man. I used to love the art from Magic the Gathering too. Next up we have Sandshrew. I actually think I don't have Sandshrew either. Like, I'm trying to collect one of all the arts, so I need all these commons, and I have very few commons. Definitely not my favorite Pokemon. This is probably my least favorite Pokemon line from the original 151 though, so I just can't see myself ever playing with them, and I don't really think they're particularly interesting looking. We have Seal. I think that's another one I need. need two. I only have it in the reverse common. Next up, first uncommon, we have another Ivysaur. I am a huge fan of the Bulbasaur line. The art for Ivysaur I don't love, but it's a very stable pick no matter what. Like, I'll always see Ivysaur and Bulbasaur and think like, oh, they're pretty cute. I like them. Next uncommon, we have Slowbro. I've talked a lot about this. It's probably my least favorite Pokemon art-wise in the set. There's a couple that are competing, but this is definitely up there. Is that the final uncommon? If so, it's Machoke. I love this line. We talked a lot about the art. And then the first reverse holo is a Butterfree. All right, this is a good one. I don't know if we've gotten a reverse holo for a Butterfree, but yeah, I quite like the art on this. Butterfree, one of my favorite Pokemon from the original set. Next up, we have a Slowbro again. We just talked about this. That's unfortunate. And then the final card in the pack looks to be a solid one. It is a Wigglytuff EX. All right. I don't know that this is a collectible version. Like, I know the full art ones. I already have the Wigglytuff full art one. That one's pretty collectible. Hopefully when the month rolls over here, I'll be able to list. I might list some of these now and just see what the market's like. Like, I don't feel like a Wigglytuff like 15 years from now is something that the price is really going to go up on. I don't really like that art at all though. That art is very unattractive. That was the pack that it seemed like it was like damaged or something like that, but we'll see. Nothing too crazy from it. Everyone keeps telling me about these hit rates, so we'll see if this pack is going to be better. It's the second pack. Here comes the energy. Here it is. It is a basic energy. So we got Bellsprout. We've talked a lot about the Bellsprout art. We got Horsey. Love this art. That's a very nice one. Next up, Nidoran. I don't really like that art, but I do like Nidoran line quite a lot. Abra, definitely not my favorite art in the series. I just have no idea why he's like in the middle of the desert. Doesn't make any sense. Harkening back to my Pokemon game. Shout out. Maybe they know about my Pokemon game. Abra's used by Giovanni in my game, and he has like a desert as his field. First uncommon is Kabuto. I think I need this one. I don't think I actually have gotten a Kabuto yet. I quite like that art, man. That's actually quite nice. Sochiru Gunjimi. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce these names, but yeah, that actually looks pretty solid. I really like that. Gloom. We have Gloom, but this is a really, really nice piece of art. I like how it's depicted. It's like very hand-drawn. I love that. Dugtrio, talked a ton about it. Don't like the art, don't like the Pokemon, but the background's kind of nice, I guess. Hypno. Okay, first reverse holo is a Hypno, and I think we might already have that. I don't know. This art is really confusing. Like, I have no idea what he's doing. He's like walking in between houses for some reason. Seems kind of creepy. Next up, we have a Wartortle. All right, I think we already have a reverse holo Wartortle. I would assume reverse holos of the like starters are going to be somewhat collectible down the road, so that's a good thing to have. And then the rare is going to be another Mewtwo. So now I have 3 rare Mewtwo's. Unfortunately, we've gotten like a lot of the same cards. 2 packs left so far. Really, I would say probably 0 resellable. We have Eevee, definitely one of my favorite pieces of art. I love Eevee. I love the evolutionary lines. It's such a cool Pokemon, how it's got so many different evolutions. We have Grimer, one of my least favorite probably. I just don't like how like overly cartoonized the character and like especially the hands are. Weedle, we've talked a ton about. I like that Weedle right there. We have Zubat as well. Very strange looking art. I still can't figure it out. Lapras, one of my top 10 Pokemon probably of all time. Everything about Lapras, one of my favorite Pokemon for sure. And its depiction here is not my favorite. It's solid, but it's definitely not my favorite depiction I've seen of Lapras. Cycling Road, this feels like a loss when you get one of these, man. I just don't know. Scyther, you guys have all heard that story. Watched the original anime episode of Scyther while I was waiting for Christmas morning to start when I couldn't sleep one morning. Love that story. Scyther will always remind me of those good days. First reverse holo is a common. It's Goldeen, so that's pretty unlucky. Next up, we have a Poliwag, another common. So these are very bad draws so far. And then finally, we have another Flareon. So this is actually our second Flareon. These do seem to sell. Like, they seem pretty good. So yeah, we might definitely look to hang on to these ones. I think like the Evolutions or whatever people say, like they're probably pretty collectible. So yeah, been a total dud thus far. There's only 1 pack left. Okay, the energy is a fighting again non-holo. Just got the Poliwag uncommon. We got Ponyta. I've gotten a bunch of these already and not really interested in these. Another Pikachu. I'm always happy to see Pikachu since it's the pretty much the official mascot of Pokemon. It's very collectible. I really like the art on Pikachu as well. Farfetch, talked a ton about it. I like the art. I love the tomato kind of. I don't even know what that thing's doing there, but I like it. Hypno, we just had Hypno. This is the first uncommon. Poliwrath, I think I have this. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I have this. I think I need Poliwhirl still. I think I don't have Poliwhirl at all right now. I like Poliwhirl. It's a cute little guy. Pidgeot, I think we got one of these. Definitely don't like the art. It's like, seems like super digital, especially like the actual Pidgeot. The background's kind of nice though. And first reverse holo is Persian. I actually think I don't have a Persian at all. I can't remember, but yeah, that art's kind of good, man. I kind of like it. It's a little like too neon look for me. Like, I don't really know what this Persian's actually doing in this art. It looks like it's kind of like maybe stalking its prey or something like that. Then we have a Bellsprout, which is a bad draw, common unfortunately, and then the final card card is another Gyarados, and it actually has some kind of damage on the side there. So yeah, that was absolutely awful draw. Zapdos EX Box or whatever, everybody keeps telling me that this is like the most valuable. Legitimately, that's definitely the worst product to be purchased. At least it wasn't like gouged or price wise, like, you know, 25 bucks, that seems pretty good. But yeah, I think we actually have zero resaleability here. Yeah, realistically, I don't know, maybe the Wartortle, maybe the Wigglytuff. Like, I mean, I guess it's still like a double star rare. I don't know that that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's that. Let me know what you guys think about this actual purchase. Do you think maybe I got some like opened card packs? Like, I don't know, Amazon, there's a lot of negative reviews on Amazon, man. If anybody has any experience with that, let me know. Otherwise, we will be back in the next one. Now for sure is going to be me opening, I think it's 25 packs, so that's going to be a long one. Stay tuned for that. That'll come out shortly. And then yeah, we're just waiting for the cards to get graded. I have some ideas on what I want to do content wise. The cards probably aren't coming back anytime soon, but I am going to look at the cards that I have pulled from all these packs. I have like a device, and I've also learned about this thing on a website that you can use. Basically, like, you upload a picture of it and it tells you what it expects to be graded to. So I'm going to try like both. I'm going to try to get like all the high value cards. I put them on that collector app, and it says I have like up to like $280 worth of cards right now, although some of them I don't think would sell as of right now. They're only a couple dollars each, and they're like super common cards, but they're cards that I expect to retain their value down the road. And then yeah, like I said, I've been trying to sell Pokemon cards on eBay, but unfortunately I've hit like a seller's limit or something like that, so I'm just waiting for the month to turn over on that front, and then hopefully I can like get that unlimited or like unlocked or something like that, so I can start selling more, because I would like to try to sell some of the ones that are like tangentially interesting here, like maybe like a reverse holo rare, and sell that for like $2 and see what happens with that. But my other goal has been trying to collect all the commons and uncommons, and we basically made no progress. I think it's literally Krabby and Sandshrew, and that might be it in 4 packages. We just like, there's actually not a lot of commons, man. Like, you don't get a lot of commons, so we're still searching, and maybe in the 25 we'll have our goal. Otherwise, I'm maybe gonna buy common singles. That seems ridiculous, but maybe I will. Stay tuned though. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.